At this point, people might think I'm not making Lego Transformers anymore, but people like me will never stop playing with their Legos. So, let's get into this video, people. So this dude's name is Fenders, and I gave him that name because he doesn't have any fenders, which is kind of funny. I didn't give him many fenders because I wanted him to roll, and he rolls pretty well, except for the fact that, if you've seen that earlier, it kind of stoops down a little, and that's kind of annoying, but he rolls quite well, and he's pretty much that Hot Wheels car kind of toy. And then looking at the bottom, you can see that there's these golden pegs connecting the wheels. I think that was a nice little thing I've added. I haven't really done that to most Transformers, so the legs are pretty much visible at this point. The only key details that are actually really nice is probably the hood that's been shaped so that it kind of looks like it has a little bit of dimension to it, and the tail lights, which also look really cool because they're circular and they sort of remind me of the Porsche. And the head is kind of also visible at this point at the back, but I don't mind that. In this mode, I think this is where he kind of shines mostly. In the robot mode, his proportions are a little off. So let's get into the transformation. So in robot mode, this dude looks very fat. Obviously, this whole section looks kind of weird. I kind of did it on purpose. It was mostly supposed to be that he's supposed to be this guy who's all muscly in the arms, but also really, really fat at the bottom and everything, which kind of gives him like that, he used to be a warrior, but now he's, not exercising or something. Kind of gives him that kind of look. The chest looks fine to me with being it that it has all the studs facing the viewer. I think that's all right. He sort of has a crown right here. I think that looks cool. I think the crown, at least for me, is supposed to symbolize that he used to be some ruler or something, and he's keeping that crown. And then coming to the bottom, the feet are also quite small. I had not a lot of car left over to work with the feet anymore, so I just did a simple little design for the feet. Most of the showcase is for the tail lights ending up on the hips, And this whole section on the arms. The arms look really cool. And I don't know if I can get enough light on this guy. Let me just move some of my lamps. Alright, so never mind that. I found enough light, finally. And now you can probably see him a little bit better. As you can see, he has that look already. And I just love it. And the elbow section also uses these two new pieces, relatively new. They came out like last year, so that's pretty cool. I've used it in a couple of my Transformers. They're really useful for some of the smaller ones as well. I also used it for Optimus right here. So I think that was a good use of pieces there. Turning out to the back, can get a good look there too. I actually like the back more than I like the front. So that's all I've got to say about that. So if you did like this bulky mess, then please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.